think I've ever talked about this, and I know it kind of looks like I'm in Bali, but I don't live in Bali. I live in Jakarta. That is about an hour and a half from Bali. I visit Bali often because it's not that far from me. It's literally like right next door. But I am Indonesian. So that's where I live. I live in Jakarta. I was born in Indonesia. I'm Indonesian and Indian. Again, I don't think I've ever talked about myself here because I'm always just like, okay, this is the page where I talk about everything else but me. But anyway, I'm actually going to Bali in the next 2 weeks because I'm doing my first spiritual I don't know why I did this. It is spiritual. Spiritual brand collab. So I'm very excited to share more about that on my page, but it's actually going to be a shadow work retreat that I was invited to go to, and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to tell you guys the story of like the synchronicity of it all, because before I was invited to this shadow work retreat, I actually had a thought where I was like, I want to do more shadow work, and I want to share that with my audience, like my journey of doing shadow work. So not necessarily teaching you it right now, but it's more like, oh, just sharing my journey of, going into the deepest, darkest depths of my soul. And then about like 3.5 days later or something like that, I got a call and was like, hey, we found your TikTok, and we want to invite you to the shadow work retreat. And I was like, it's actually insane how fast you can manifest when you have no resistance. Like when you just think about it and you're like putting this intention out with, so much love, no expectations. Would be nice to experience something like this. And obviously I wasn't thinking about like somebody inviting me to do this. Like I was going to do it myself, but I guess like my soul and the universe is like, we know exactly the container that will help you with this, So also, another reminder that when you just send pure intentions out into the universe with no expectations, and no expectations means that you desire it, but you still live your life. Like you're not attaching yourself to this thing and you're saying like, if I don't get it, I'm a failure, or any of that stuff, So yeah, really excited to share more of this with you guys in the coming weeks, and see you in the next video. Bye.